Good morning, WFIN News Director Doug Jenkins with you live from the scene of a house fire in the 600 block of Hobart Avenue. We arrived here just about a half hour ago, and when we did, there was a dense column of smoke coming from the house just behind me. Since we've been here, we've been able to talk to Fire Chief Josh Eberly about what's happening in the house and how they've been able to attack this fire. What we do know right now is one person was inside when this fire broke out. The person was able to get out safely, and a neighbor took them to the hospital, which is nearby, just about a couple of blocks away from Blanchard Valley Health System here on Hobart Avenue. Took them to the hospital as a precautionary measure at this time. That's what we know about that. And talking to Chief Josh Eberly, he said really on the back side of the house is where the most damage from this fire has happened. In addition to the house collapse as a result of the fire, and Chief Eberly saying that the flames have made their way into the attic of the home. As a result, the fire department really approaching this from the outside and trying to contain. As you can see, they have the ladder truck set up behind me and haven't started using it. It might just be a precaution right now, but they have extended the ladder here within the last couple of minutes to get in position to fight this fire if need be. But right now, everything is happening just behind me. You can see the firefighter just over my right shoulder. They've been particularly concentrating on that area as they've been trying to, let me move that out of the way a little bit. Right there where you see the ladder over my right shoulder and the firefighters, they've been going up the ladder. They've been cutting into the house there to try and get some ventilation. You can see some smoke coming out, but it was much denser smoke just a little while ago. But again, from what we know, one person was in the home at the time of the fire, and they were able to get out safely and then head to the hospital as a precautionary measure. Now, if you're traveling on the south side of Findlay, where this is going to affect the traffic the most is the 600 block of Hobart Avenue, which isn't a main thoroughfare by any means, but it is blocked off from Western Avenue all the way down to about the 500 block of Hobart. So you'll want to avoid that area for the time being. Of course, this is a residential neighborhood, a pretty good smell of smoke in the air when I arrived on scene just a little while ago. The good news is, though, is that it appears no injuries, although a precautionary trip to the hospital for the person inside, and the fire department on the scene. We'll stay here and keep an eye on things for you. If there are any updates, we'll let you know. I'm Doug Jenkins reporting.